Hey guys, welcome to the Good Stuff Podcast. I'm Derek.
And I'm Ashley. Both raised in Marysville, Ohio, we decided to stay here and raise a family and start two small businesses because we absolutely love our community.
We just want to take some time to celebrate the good people, places, and things here in our community that we love and share some of that good stuff with you.
So, enjoy the good stuff.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Good Stuff Podcast.
Yeah.
Woohoo! All about events. So we kind of covered events a little bit before with Miss Amanda Morris, but that was more city official business. This is more about continuing to build my community profile to talk about the community. And I think this is a good community. So one aspect of that I really think helps build community and build the people community, but also the organizations, the businesses, and all those things are the events that go on. So we are going to talk a little bit about the events that we like. I put a poll out on Facebook and social media and got good responses on that. So I was going to list off the most popular ones and a couple good ideas and some interesting points in there. So wanted to talk through those. What you got on your list?
Well, I was just going to say, we were just in Florida and it was warm. And then we came back and it's winter still. So I need all the things that help me look forward to spring and summer.
If you cannot tell, there's a heater going on right below us. So hopefully that doesn't mess up our audio.
Listen, I don't do cold. I'm just here because I love my family and I love this community.
And I'm not a huge fan of heat, so it's a good combination. In the car, I have the air on high. She has it on low.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, yes, what are your hot events?
Okay, so you all know that I am, art is my jam. And so for me, one of the things that I always have on my radar are what are the art happenings. And we're fortunate, if you were listening to a couple episodes, we've talked about this. We're fortunate to have lots and lots of things going on. So everything from next Monday is a showcase for the Marysville High School and Marysville Middle School show choir. That was rough to say.
Cool.
My brain got real jammed.
I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah, so it's the last time you'll be able to see their shows this season. So it's free at the high school next Monday night, and there's a 6:30 and an 8 o'clock showing. You have to reserve tickets. The 6:30 showing, I think, is sold because they're not really selling tickets. It's free, but reserved out, sold out, which is really cool. They're both fantastic shows. You should go do that. But then there's lots of really other cool, fun things from an art perspective that are going on. The Avalon and the Marysville Public Library have been partnering, and the library is showing some documentaries at the Avalon Theater. So that's a cool thing. Check out the Avalon's website. They've got a musical comedy guy coming in here in a couple weeks. So there's fun thing, and they're always adding new things. The Avalon Children's Choir has a spring performance coming up. When we talked to Susan Bunzel-Wilson, she talked a little bit about that, but their spring choir concert is coming up in May.
I'm learning all kinds of things right now.
Right. Dance recitals. There are 3 dance recitals coming up, 2 in May and ours in June. So Energy Arts and Instep both have their dance recitals in May, and then ours is in June. Check all of those out for some really good dancing. And then we get into the summer musical, and I'm sure I'm not saying all the things because there's lots of really great art things happening in the community, but and then we get into some of the summer musical programming. So summer theater workshop, which is doing Annie Jr. this year. That's in July. Red School of Music is doing Children of Eden. That's the end of June. And then my favorite, just because I'm a part of it and I'm super biased, is Encore's doing SpongeBob. That's in July. So we talked a little bit about that because our very first.
Shout out to Pam Klaus that's coming through on the text message there.
Klaus is actually texting us right SpongeBob is July 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and we are doing our show at Vets Memorial Auditorium, and we're super stoked about that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to say this. And the end of this month, Footloose. The high school's doing Footloose. Which I can't believe I skipped over that in my brain.
And what was the homeschooled one I shared with you?
Oh, yeah.
I forget. Anyway, there's a homeschool group that's putting on a performance of something. I'm not sure what.
I'll tell you. Hold on.
While she's looking at that, I am more of an outdoorsy person. So, when I put the poll on Facebook, a lot of people were talking about events from the past, on a homecoming, and a variety of things. I don't know if these are still in existence. I haven't been to some of them for a while, but one that I saw on Facebook recently that really brought back some memories for me was Old Timer Days. So some of you rednecks out there with me might remember that. I believe it's still going on. Hold on, what is that? Coder Holloway Road?
Gotta be honest. I don't know anything about that.
I didn't figure, just like I didn't know about all of your musical stuff till we got together. So anyway, that was a big one for me. And I remember Mr. Carl back in the day putting on, or helping put on, at least. I'm not sure exactly who put it on. I think it was maybe the DNR. Probably a lot of people helped put that one together. National Hunting and Fishing Day out at Heart of Ohio. There were a lot of things out there for kids, getting kids into hunting and fishing in the outdoors. So that was always cool for me. I enjoyed that. And the fair. That was a big one for me. I did fair, 4-H, band when I was in high school. So those are some ones of the past. And Honda Homecoming, like I said, somebody put that one on Facebook. That one, I think, was a pretty cool one that has not been around for, what's that been, 15, 20 years?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I don't know. It's been a while. Used to be pretty cool. If you didn't see, for all these events, I'll try to throw up some visuals on the video. But it was the Honda motorcycles would come through and do a parade, come back to the home of where they were made, that kind of an idea, and a lot of them had lights and all kinds of crazy things on them. So
that I found that, but it was last weekend. Rise of Robin Hood.
Oh, Rise of Robin Hood was the homeschool one. So there was that. I think both of us would be on the same page. More recently, Uptown Friday Nights, Friday Nights Uptown. I always get it backwards.
I know. Yeah, it's sort of like, is it Uptown, Downtown? What city are you in?
We're going Uptown.
The city of Marysville publishes, and this just recently came out, publishes a really nice activities guide. It comes out, I think, usually in the spring. I think usually about now, but it's got stuff like from now through the end of the year. And there, of course, one of our favorite community things is the Friday Nights Uptown. That starts May 20th. It happens once a month Uptown at the Pavilion, and then of course spreads out into
all kinds of stuff.
Of Uptown.
Another shout out, Maggie at Coffee Hall just announced or told me today she's opening her Gathered Goods store that night. So go check out Maggie
that's pretty cool.
Gathered Goods.
Good.
Among many other businesses uptown. That's half the idea, is to get out and get up into Uptown and shop.
Yes. A couple other cool things that I noticed in this activities guide is obviously the pool, which we don't do a ton of because we don't live in the city of Marysville and we have a pond in the back. But, I'm sure our time will be coming when,
maybe
pool days are in our future. But, of course, that is going on. But did you know we have a BMX track? You probably know that. But
I do. I'll put some drone footage in here.
Yes. Then
which is nationally, I don't know if it's ranked, but it's one of the best courses in the country from what I'm told. It's a pretty serious deer. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. The banks in it and whatnot are pretty. It's pretty impressive to be able to ride that, from what I can see.
Some of the other fun things: passport to kayaking, fishing, and archery.
Sign me up for that one.
Super cool. It's a week-long camp or whatever. But yeah, kayaking, fishing, and archery, which is really, really cool. And then there's youth sports leagues, which Amanda touched a little bit on the youth sports leagues and adult co-ed rec teams. But swimming, BMX, baseball, softball, soccer, football, cheerleading, basketball, lacrosse, and then adult sand volleyball and disc golf. There's lots of ways to be active.
Tons of stuff.
So
one of the big things of this Facebook page, like I always say, it's about the good stuff. So focus on what you can do, not what you can't do, please. And if you don't know, just look out, reach out. I'll do my best to link as many of these resources so you have easy access to it out here.
Yes. Good, good, good. I noticed on that Festa Fair was mentioned a lot.
Yes, Festa Fair was probably the most mentioned event that people said they look forward to every year on Facebook.
Yeah.
A few people said that there should be one in the spring.
If you think there should be one in the spring, do it.
Go for it.
Let's do it.
Always more room for more events.
Apparently would be really well attended.
By 2 people.
Stop it. By a lot of people. A lot of people said they love Fest Fair.
Yes, I'm just saying 2 people said they would do it. They thought the spring one would be good. Gotcha. All right. What do you got? Oh, you got something?
I was gonna mention the Covered Bridge because the Covered Bridge Festival was something that was mentioned a lot, and so that kind of changed. Yeah, that's morphed. It changed. Gosh, a couple years ago. It used to be like the whole weekend, and then they moved it to just kind of the dinner. Well, anyway, it's been changing over the last several years, and of course, because of the pandemic, it changed a ton. But one of the things people really, really loved about it was the actual dining on the Covered Bridge. So this year, the Convention Visitors Bureau has. Were you gonna say something?
No, I was just thinking. Unfortunately, sorry. Continue.
Okay. The Convention and Visitors Bureau has kind of expanded that idea of eating on the covered bridge, and they've started this Dine on a Covered Bridge. It's 4 days out of the summer, fall. So June 11th, July 16, August 20, September 17, and it's lunch or dinner, and there's the Covered Bridge trolley tour, an actual eating on the Pottersburg Bridge. Live musical entertainment, beverage token for whatever winery or brewery is there, and just a super fun day or evening experiencing the Covered Bridge. And it's not just one day now. Like, you have the option to do this.
Bunch. Which that's where I was going to go. I never experienced the dinner. Have you? I can't remember. Did you? Okay. Yeah, I never. Times. I mean, I went to take pictures one time and do some video for them. And I think I was there for one other occasion, but I'll put some pictures or video in here. It looked gorgeous. Yeah, I'm sure it will again. So
and the trolley's super cool, like a real trolley, not a school bus, like a real trolley. You know, it will be a super fun event.
Yes.
Events.
I'm realizing that our calendar as full as it already was.
Oh my goodness. So full.
She's talking me into doing Dancing with Our Stars.
No. She is not talking you into that.
I don't want to do it, but I know it'd be good.
He does.
A good experience.
He secretly wants to. He's just like.
If I could dance in the shower, I'd dance too. I'll just sing in my. No.
You don't sing in the shower.
Not when you're home.
Oh,
anyway. Okay, so I'm going to read off the list of events from Facebook. Like we've said a handful of them, but there were some interesting ones in there that I thought. So the farmers market, that's another good outdoor one. I was joking on Facebook that, sometimes, well, I wasn't really joking, but partially joking that sometimes our garden doesn't produce like we'd like it to. So the farmers market's always a good option. Anyway, farmers market, Festa Fair. And I'm waiting for an informational tutorial on this next one because I have never heard of it. It might not resonate with you, but it'll resonate with me and some other people. Phil Dirt Phil Phil Dirt and the Dozers.
It's a band.
I have never heard of this band.
They're a band. Phil Dirt and the Dozers.
I get that now, but that's Phil Dirt, like for Brandon's Barn the other day. Like, Phil Dirt, and the Dozers, that's a cool name in my opinion. So I feel like I should have seen them by now.
I feel like.
Well, somebody said a reunion of them, so I don't know if they're no longer or they're not recent or what, but I've never heard of them. Anyway, so if you know anything about that, shoot me a message and fill me in if I don't get that on Facebook.
Filament.
Ooh, Phil. Huh. The Balloon Festival was another big one that was out there a lot. Mm-hmm. Somebody sarcastically, I think, said winter, so winter, yes.
That's what Derek looks forward to in the summer. That's not what Ashley looks forward to in the summer.
Oh, yeah. So another joking one was somebody was joking about once the roundabout at 5 Points goes in, somebody jumps over it because they don't realize and they just go over it. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'm sure we'll have some experiences. Hopefully not anything too bad on the roundabout.
I mean, I think that was like true 10 years ago when roundabouts were like not in Ohio.
I know, but accidents happen, and who knows?
People know.
Yeah, but people still are
people.
Challenged.
Okay, move on.
She's cutting me off. The opening of new restaurants was another one out there.
A lot lately.
A lot. Yeah. I mean, compared to, post '08 experiences, that we're doing pretty good. Anything marching band or show choir. So I said on Facebook, I did marching band. She was show choir. So, we've got that. The fair, somebody specifically said the rodeo. Opening day of Eda's Ice Cream.
Yeah.
Good day for ice cream lovers. Uptown Friday nights, got that. Or Friday nights Uptown again. I'm sorry. Marysville Whamsters Youth Rugby Club. There's a lot of things that have gone on with that. If you have not seen, we have I believe an adult and a youth rugby club, and I think they said that the youth club is going to states for a championship or something. So
that's cool.
They've done really well from what I've seen. A lot of activity, and seems like a really great thing that's gone on here lately. Wednesday night bingo at Walking Distance Brewing. I have heard a lot about that.
We've
seems
got
pretty
to do that.
Yeah, I just saw Teddy at the coffee hall, and he said it is pretty, good. Did you know fun fact, Walking Distance Brewing opens at 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday.
No.
Which I was joking. I'm like, oh, that's my time to have my mastermind, read a book or whatever, and the coffee hall doesn't open at 7, but the bar opens at 6, so maybe I'll go to the bar at 6. And I said, what? That's so odd. He said it's for the third shift, or, for night shift at Honda.
Yeah.
So, for night shift people.
Okay.
Thought that was kind of interesting.
There you go.
Anyway.
All right.
So, yeah, a lot of activities going on in there. Steam Thrashers Day in Plain City. If you haven't experienced that, that's a cool one for the equipment lovers out there. Darts. Mm-hmm. Somebody said darts. There you go. March to the Holidays. You know what that is?
I think it's like a craft fair, isn't it?
Okay, it says, craft show. I think I've heard of it. I just don't know it by that name, I guess.
Yeah.
McGuffey Lane concerts. That one just was last weekend, wasn't it?
But I think they're coming to an Uptown Friday night.
Yeah, they're usually
Uptown.
around.
Sorry, Amanda.
Uptown holiday stuff was another generic one. Encore's opening night, Spam Klaus. Senior Citizen Day at the fair, Covered Bridge Festival again. Taste of Marysville. That's another one that I have not experienced that I've always wanted to and just never have.
Yeah, do they still do that?
Somebody said the pandemic they didn't, but wasn't sure if they were doing it this year. So if anybody knows, let us know.
Yeah.
Footloose was another one in there.
Yep.
Like I said earlier, Honda Homecoming, an adult Easter egg hunt. And one of my favorites that I thought from learning about what's going on, TEDx Youth, April 16th. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, we've got some kids speaking.
Oh, you do?
Gigi Bix, aren't you speaking?
GG. I wouldn't mind checking that out.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
That's the Saturday before Easter, right? Or the day before Easter.
Yes, the 16th, yes.
Yeah.
Saturday, 1 to 5. Mr. Harwood said Singsations.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. I should have mentioned that. They've got their concert. I think Susan talked about it. They have their concert, the patriotic concert that they're partnering with the Gahanna Choir, correct?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway, point being, there's a ton of stuff, and it's hard to keep up with all of it. So the Avalon Theater, that was another one I was going to put in there. The events, I like theater, movies, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of good stuff there. Ashley talked about it a little bit. And the last one on the list was the Pumpkin Dash, two more. Pumpkin Dash 5K on Thanksgiving morning. I've seen those crazy people out running early in the morning on Thanksgiving. So well done to you people, because that's not my forte. I'm trying to run. If you've seen me on social media, I'm learning, but not learning to run, but
I am not
conditioning myself. So my favorite one, I think, of all the events that was mentioned that people look forward to.
For the record, if you're keeping track, this is the third my favorite one. But go ahead.
Welcome to my world.
Did you lose it? It was such a favorite.
No, I was just trying to think what else was my favorite. I don't really remember. Anyway, Tammy Miller. She said mornings.
Tammy Miller Brown, yes.
So, good to look forward to every morning. So, good job, Tammy. So, anyway.
She's so awesome.
Yes, there are so many events out there. It's hard to keep up with them. Somebody said on Facebook that, I think there's a place to keep up with events and check out the city. And unfortunately, in my experience, it's pretty hard to keep up with all the events because, especially these days with Facebook and social media, a lot of that information is on Facebook and social media, and you have to be a follower and engage with those people, or whatever the algorithm does to really keep up with all that stuff. So it's hard to be informed and know when to keep informed.
As somebody who puts on events, not the way the city does, but whether it's the recital or encore, whatever it might be, That's the case. It's like, it changes algorithms all the time. You put it out there, but people are like, I never saw any of that. It's like, I know.
Yeah, so it's so challenging. So that's one of the things I'm looking to try to figure out, if there's an easy way to try to help keep people more informed on this Good Stuff Marysville page. To, have a stream of events or whatever. I don't know. So if you know how to fix that, you're some tech guru, let us know. Mm-hmm. But until then, I guess you just got to pay attention. So anyway, okay, so what's your favorite event overall?
I mean, I already kind of mentioned one of my favorite things.
I said
Encore.
Favorite. Encore.
A close second is Friday Nights Uptown. Yeah. I just love that it's like everybody in the family can have a ton of fun.
But it's great. I've heard
you like get to catch up with.
Yeah, we've pretty much been here our whole life, so it's nice we get to go see people that we haven't seen, for a long time or for whatever.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say that's where they meet people, or that's where they interact and get to know, so and it's just a good community building. Mm-hmm. Lots of different people, lots of different things going on, depending on which one you go to.
Good food, good music, good
Yeah, it's just a good camaraderie kind of thing. Builder. So that's definitely one that I would probably put at the top of overall. It's just a great experience. So
yeah, I mean, I think both years we had the girls, we were at the Friday night. I mean, I know when we had Garrett, she was like a week old.
Yeah, when our kids were born. So we quickly went out.
Yes, we're gonna go to that because we just need to get out and see people. I think Garrett was like a week old, maybe 10 days old, something.
Pretty young.
Tiny. Oh, okay. So the challenge is this week twofold. So one option is to think of whatever your favorite summer event is, grab somebody who has never been to that event and bring them along with you when you go. Help use the events to build community. So we want you to go, but also take somebody along with you.
That's right.
Especially maybe who hasn't gone.
Yes. Or number two, go to an event that you haven't been to. Branch out, do something new, experience it.
Yes.
So the last part of that, this quarter, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to build a window box with some planted flowers or plants of some sort. Yeah. I got to build some for her. So build some for you too for this month or this quarter. So if you participate in this, send an email to goodstuffmarysville@gmail.com. Yeah. Send us a direct message on whatever platform.
Yeah, the good stuff that you're doing. We want to hear about if you're doing these good stuff challenges, the do good challenges. We want to know about it. So message us, email us. Yeah.
Or
write a review for one of your favorite small businesses. But you got to let us know about that too, because we're not going to know. So
yeah. So let us know what you're doing to build community. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble and her. I won't say it. Thanks for listening to us and building community and being a part of our community. So until next time, take care.
Go do good stuff. Bye.